Welcome to the ASTRALX Deep Dive, illuminating your path. I'm Solarian Zephyr, your cosmic strategist.
And I'm Lunaria, Selene, your intuitive guide. We bridge celestial wisdom.
To unlock your modern path, discovering guiding starlight insights and exploring powerful cosmic energies.
So the big question today is, how do planetary transits shape your story today?
Exactly. And today, we're doing a really specific deep dive. We're looking at the 2025 journey for someone with a pretty fascinating combination
Yeah.
of Virgo Sun and a Gemini Rising.
We've got some really rich source material for this one. It feels like, a custom cosmic map for the specific energy signature.
Okay, let's break down those core energies described in the sources. First up, the Virgo Sun. The sources call it the Earth Alchemist. What's the heart of that?
The Earth Alchemist.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really your core self. It speaks to that inherent drive for meticulous discernment, getting things right.
Precision.
Precision, exactly. And this incredible potential for healing, plus a real devotion to practical service. It's that very grounded analytical part.
Got it. And then the Gemini Rising, that's the outward-facing energy, how you meet the world.
Right. That's where the Stardust Messenger comes in. It's described as this sparkling, really nimble curiosity you project.
Agile.
Very agile. Always gathering cosmic whispers, communicating effortlessly, translating things. It's that light, airy, connective quality.
So you've got this grounded alchemist inside and the airy messenger outside. The sources use a really lovely metaphor for how they combine. The living loom.
Oh, I love that one. It's such a fitting image, isn't it? It's where that earthy Virgo precision meets the airy Gemini connection.
Weaving them together.
Yes, they weave. The sources say this blend transforms like raw data into actual healing wisdom. It can take anxiety and sharpen it into useful insight.
Okay.
And it turns practical service into this dynamic web of connection.
That's powerful, the way they describe it. The mind isn't just thinking, it's a humming network. Hands are healing instruments, words are threads, mending things.
It really captures the potential, doesn't it? And the sources frame the overall mission for this signature in 2025 as understanding how the year's cosmic weather really activates their mutable axis.
Mutable axis.
Yeah,
That's the shared flexibility between Virgo and Gemini.
exactly. So this deep dive is all about that activation. How do these specific planetary movements shape your story, if this is your chart, in 2025?
And the sources set the scene by calling 2025 the neural nexus. Sounds intense.
In the neural nexus, yeah. It suggests a year where integrating mind, body, and spirit isn't just like a nice self-care thing. It's essential.
Why essential?
Because you'll be processing these constant streams of cosmic data, basically. It's about making sense of it all, not getting overwhelmed, building flexible networks, not rigid walls.
Right. Less castle, more web. So let's talk key planets. The sources really flag some major influences for Virgo and Gemini Rising this year.
Absolutely. First big one, Jupiter in Gemini. That's active right at the start of the year until May 25th. And for you with Gemini Rising, Jupiter's lighting up your first house.
The house of self and identity. So Jupiter brings expansion there.
Big time expansion. The sources use this phrase, Jupiter's quantum entanglement supercharging your mercurial nature.
Okay, break that down a bit. Quantum entanglement.
Haha, yeah, sounds complex. But basically, it means Jupiter is massively amplifying your natural Gemini traits. Your mind isn't just active, it's buzzing. Accelerated potential.
So more ideas, more connections.
Exactly. Your ability to connect, to learn, to explore different sides of yourself, it just multiplies. You might feel pulled in many directions, exploring multiple me's.
That sounds like a lot of mental energy. Could you, feel that physically?
Oh, definitely. The sources mention feeling this almost electric energy, maybe a tingling or warmth in your fingertips, temples, throat, places linked to communication and thought.
Makes sense.
It's the body echoing that mental and communicative overdrive.
And the sources offer a pause and reflect prompt for this period too, right?
Yeah, it's a good one. Which version of me wants to step forward now? What knowledge am I uniquely positioned to gather and share?
I like that. It channels the Gemini buzz towards the Virgo need for purpose.
Precisely. Then, mid-year, the energy shifts. From May 25th, Jupiter moves into Cancer, your second house.
Okay, second house. That's values, resources, self-worth. So the expansion moves from who am I to what do I have, what do I value?
You got it. The sources call this Jupiter's quantum abundance meeting Virgo's practical application. So it's about expanding your sense of security, really owning your talents, and potentially seeing growth in tangible resources.
Like income.
Could be income, yes. Especially income linked to your specific skills and wisdom. Jupiter here wants to grow your feeling of worth and your material stability.
How can someone kind of anchor that feeling, make it real?
There's a somatic anchor suggested. Notice any feelings of warmth or expansion in your lower belly, the sacral plexus area, when you recognize your value or when resources flow in.
Connect with that physical sensation.
Yeah. Place your hands there, breathe into it, and maybe affirm something like, my skills are valuable, my resources grow with wisdom. It helps integrate that feeling of abundance.
Okay, good anchor. Now, moving from expansive Jupiter to something maybe a bit heavier, Saturn in Pisces. That's opposing your Virgo Sun, isn't it?
It is. And it's happening in your seventh house, the realm of partnerships, significant relationships, contracts, even open enemies. The other.
So Saturn brings reality checks there.
You could say that. The sources talk about Saturn applying karmic gravity to these connections. For your Earth Alchemist core, that meticulous, sometimes critical Virgo energy gets tested.
Tested how?
It tests your faith in others, your ability to set clear but compassionate boundaries, and how you use discernment within relationships. It's about finding that balance.
The sources use some interesting language here. Quantum decoherence dissolving hypercriticality versus gravitational collapse into mature collaboration. What's that about?
Right. It sounds like Saturn offers a choice. Either your tendency towards critique dissolves in a way that feels maybe confusing or boundaryless, or you use that Saturn pressure to solidify partnerships based on mutual respect and mature service, to build something lasting and real, moving beyond nitpicking.
That makes sense. It forces a decision on how you relate. Is there a somatic piece for this?
Yes, another somatic anchor. Notice physical tension maybe in the shoulders, upper back, or that fluttery feeling in the gut during relational stress.
Common Virgo spots.
Totally. The advice is simple. Roll the shoulders, take some deep belly breaths to ground yourself, and affirm. I discern with compassion. My boundaries honor my service. Connect the physical to the relational challenge.
Okay, clarity and kindness. Got it.
Yeah.
Let's shift now to Neptune and Aries. That's hitting the fourth house, home, family, roots, emotional foundations. What does Neptune bring there?
Neptune brings quantum fluidity, as the sources put it. Combined with that impulsive Aries fire, it can mean sudden bursts of inspiration about your home, maybe intuitive hits about family patterns.
Sounds potentially creative.
It can be. But Neptune's fluidity can also blur the lines. Logic and intuition might get fuzzy. Distinguishing real insight from wishful thinking or just emotional fog can be tricky.
So the Stardust Messenger part, the communicator, needs extra discernment with these inner or family messages.
Exactly. The sources emphasize that. You need to be careful about which inner voice is genuine wisdom versus just noise. There's an embodiment exercise for this.
What's the exercise?
When you feel scattered about home or family stuff, stand lightly, tapping into that Gemini airiness. Gently tap your third eye, then your solar plexus intuition and discernment centers.
Okay.
And whisper softly, my roots are wise. My mind is clear. I discern truth from feeling. Maybe repeat it. Inhaling Gemini curiosity. Exhaling Virgo grounding, using the body to clarify those potentially murky waters.
Nice. A practical way to handle the fog.
Yes.
And finally, Uranus in Taurus. That's in the 12th house. Hidden stuff, subconscious.
Right. And Uranus there triggers what the sources call quantum tunneling. Think sudden, unexpected breakthroughs from the subconscious.
Like flashes of insight.
Exactly. Flashes of genius, maybe significant shifts in how your brain works, moments where you're suddenly free from old patterns you didn't even know were running the show, liberation from the unseen.
So expect surprises from your own psyche.
Pretty much. It can feel like restlessness, an urge for a mental revolution. The somatic focus here is simply to pay attention. Notice those sudden aha moments, even physical things like eye twitches or a tingling scalp.
Physical signs.
The sources suggest these could be literal signals of neural rewiring happening deep down thanks to Uranus shaking things up.
Fascinating. Okay, beyond the big planets, 2025 also features major eclipses in Aries and Libra, March 29th, September 17th, October 2nd. How do these play out for Virgo Sun, Gemini Rising?
These hit your angular houses hard. The Aries eclipse, March 29th, is in your 4th house again, home and roots. The Libra eclipse, October 2nd, hits your 10th house, career and public image.
So the Aries one in the 4th, what's the demand there?
The sources say it pushes you to release outdated emotional security patterns, old family narratives, things that might be holding back your sense of belonging or individual growth, letting go of old stories.
Makes sense. And the Libra eclipse in the 10th, career.
That points towards potentially fated shifts in your public role, how you make an impact. It could bring changes in career direction or how the world sees you. And there's a ritual suggested for integrating these eclipse energies.
Oh yeah, what's it called?
The Weaver's Release Ritual. It's designed for the waning moon, especially after that Libra eclipse in October.
The weaver ties back to the loon metaphor.
Yeah.
How does it work?
It's very tangible. You write down limiting beliefs or patterns related to home, 4th house, or career public image, 10th house, on separate threads.
Okay.
Then you braid them together, acknowledging how these areas connect in your life. And then you consciously snip the braid, a symbolic release. Burying the threads returns that energy to the earth.
I like that. Very Virgo, Gemini, analytical, yet communicative and hands-on. The sources also bring in historical and cultural examples, which is really helpful.
Yeah, they make some great connections, like Agatha Christie, a known Virgo Sun, Gemini Rising. Think about her work. The incredibly detailed plotting, the analysis, the puzzle making.
Pure Virgo Earth Alchemist.
Totally. But delivered through amazing storytelling, so many different voices, complex relationships. That's the Gemini Stardust Messenger, making it compelling.
That fits perfectly, the detail and the delivery.
And they mention Mother Teresa Virgo Sun, very likely Gemini Rising. You see the practical service, the organization on a huge scale, Virgo. But also communicating a global message, building vast networks, Gemini.
Wow.
The sources say they both embody that blueprint, meticulous service expressed through agile communication, and that your 2025 journey is about weaving your unique pattern within that kind of legacy.
And the cultural examples help make it feel current.
Right. They mention Hermione Granger, her Virgo precision, love of research, healing knack, plus her quick wit and ability to explain anything.
Oh, perfect example. Always has the info.
We're blending the intense focus of Beth Harmon from the Queen's Gambit, that Virgo depth, with the adventurous information-gathering spirit of Lyra Belacqua from his Dark Materials.
So like deep processing power combined with nimble exploration and connection.
Exactly. The sources paint this picture of you being like the Matrix's Oracle delivering profound wisdom meets the intern's Jules Austen delivering it in a practical, connected, modern way.
And the soundtrack. Vivaldi plus Björk.
Yeah. The intricate structure meets the innovative, sometimes unexpected textures. It captures that blend of earthy precision and airy invention.
Love it. Okay, so the sources then lay out 3 potential paths or timelines for 2025, inviting you to consciously weave your web.
Yes, these are like potential expressions of the year's energy. Timeline 1 is the networked healer.
And this one leverages that Jupiter expansion. First in self, then in resources.
Precisely. This is where the Stardust Messenger effectively broadcasts the refined wisdom of the Earth Alchemist. Think launching a podcast or blog on wellness, organization, practical skills.
Sharing that Virgo knowledge via Gemini channels.
Exactly. Teaching online, building community, translating complex info, finding really smart ways to monetize your mental agility.
Is there a ritual for this timeline?
Yes, for the Gemini new moon, June 1st. The web of intentions. You draw a web, put a core Virgo skill in the center, analysis, healing, whatever it is. Then, at the connection points, write potential audiences or applications for that skill. Infuse it with intention.
Simple, powerful. What's the pitfall here?
The sources warn about classic mutable challenges. Information overload, getting tangled in too many threads, or the Virgo shadow of undervaluing your services. Focus and self-worth are key.
Okay, timeline 2, the bridge of discernment.
This one's triggered by consciously working with that Saturn and Pisces energy in your partnerships, applying compassionate discernment, Virgo, and using communication, Gemini, to build healthy structures.
So this is really focused on relationships and collaborations.
Very much so. It could mean formalizing strong partnerships, ending draining ones gracefully, maybe becoming a mediator. It's about mastering constructive feedback and attracting people who value your unique blend of intellect and service.
And the embodiment exercise for this.
The Weaver's stance. Stand balanced, arms out slightly. Inhale, drawing energy towards your heart, Virgo integration. Exhale, extending palms forward, Gemini connection, affirming. I weave connection with clear boundaries.
Connecting integration and expression. What's the challenge?
Avoiding the shadows. Virgo nitpicking or Gemini chatter that avoids the real issues. Radical acceptance within clear agreements is the goal.
Got it. And the third timeline, the rewired sanctuary.
This path harnesses the eclipses, Uranus, and Neptune shifts we talked about. It's about using your analytical Virgo skills and intuitive Neptune flow to revolutionize your home, your roots, your inner foundation.
Making your space truly support your unique wiring.
Exactly. Creating a smart, holistic home. Healing old family patterns through new communication. using tech mindfully for wellness, blending structure and flow in your daily routines, grounding spiritual insights into practical systems at home.
And there's a prompt for this one.
A journal prompt. What outdated program runs my home life? How can my living space better support my budging mind and healing hands? What intuitive download can I translate into a practical system?
Really getting practical about intuition. Challenges.
Maintaining routine if Neptune feels foggy, mindful tech use, and making sure any disillusionment with roots leads to conscious rebuilding, not just escape. And the sources tie it all together with a 2025 mantra specifically for you. I am the weaver and the web. My mind gathers stardust, my hands craft healing. I speak wisdom into being, one precise, curious thread at a time.
That's beautiful. And the final invitation.
It's quite poetic. Weave with intention. Living Loom. 2025 activates your mercurial magic, demanding you channel the data deluge into healing patterns and grounded connection. Let the Earth Alchemist purify and serve. Let the Stardust Messenger connect and translate. This is your year to master the art of discernment without criticism, to build bridges of understanding with your words, and to transform the buzzing potential of your brilliant mind into tangible service that nourishes the world. Gather the threads. Weave your masterpiece. The cosmos is your library. Your hands are the loom.
Wow. A really potent invitation for anyone with this Virgo Sun, Gemini Rising signature in 2025.
Truly embracing that unique blend of earth and air.
As our cosmic journey concludes, dive deeper into your unique path. Request your email audio reading now.
Find the link in the description below. Explore episode resources and links.
All details are waiting for you there. Ignite, think, become.
Subscribe for Starlight Insights. Thank you for joining us.